The woman ordered a cup of coffee, but she did not drink it. Instead, she blended into a crowd and entered a building. At the security gate, she pretended to look helpless, successfully got a beautiful woman nearby to swipe her card. While waiting for the elevator, she gave the woman candy to show her gratitude. Also generously praised the woman for being beautiful and kind. The woman was so flattered that she swiped the card again and pressed the floor Laura wanted to go to, but that was far from enough. As the elevator was about to open, she took out her phone and pretended to make a call. This move successfully got the receptionist to open the door. Laura thus entered this high-end law firm. Next, she threw away the coffee she was holding and stood in an empty hallway. She pulled out a pre-drawn floor plan from her pocket. After confirming the location, she blended into a meeting room with a group of people and appeared before the executives. Boldly declared that she was there to look for a job at the law firm. It was clear that none of the lawyers present recognized her. Laura stepped forward and introduced herself humorously. She claimed to be a retired lawyer. The boss asked which law firm she had previously worked at, but Laura avoided the question and said she hoped to work there. It turned out Laura had found out the firm was hiring junior lawyers. Although had sent her resume, she had not received any response. The reason might be her advanced age. Such an action by the law firm violated anti-discrimination regulations, so she had to show up here to fight for an interview opportunity. The leader noticed that Laura was indeed not young, but he still gave her a chance to interview. However, Laura did not want an interview. She wanted a job. To get the job, Laura immediately brought up a case the firm was handling. The settlement amount for the case was $19 million, but she claimed she could secure a higher settlement. Laura believed negotiation was an art, as well as a trap, but the lawyer handling the case was puzzled about how Laura knew the opposing party's bottom line. Laura smiled and said that when women reach her age, they no longer attract much attention. That was her greatest advantage. She could use this advantage to slip past security and appear in the meeting room. She could also use this advantage to approach the opposing lawyer, then learn their bottom line. The chairman, after hearing this, said she could become a probationary employee, because a probation period was something every employee had to go through. Laura then revealed the bottom line she had overheard. In just a few words, she earned the firm for $million. The chairman was overjoyed. He wanted to understand why Laura wanted to work there. Laura had no choice but to lie that she had failed in her investments. This forced her to work to support her family. Now she just wanted to make money. After saying this, Laura requested to be assigned a case immediately. She was then placed under Anna as a junior lawyer. After learning that Laura's last case was 30 years ago, Anna was very frustrated. She quickly assigned Laura to two subordinates. However, the hot-tempered Sarah felt she needed industry elites, not a retired veteran of the industry, so she stormed off. But Billy was very fond of Laura's witty and humorous manner. Soon the two became like close friends, but now was not the time for chatting, because they were assigned a very challenging case. A father who had been wrongfully imprisoned for 26 years was now seeking compensation from the police. At this moment, and informed everyone, the police only offered a settlement of $200,000. The father and daughter were shocked to hear this, because they had previously rejected an offer of $2 million, but the case was going to court the next day.